Hi, welcome! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a hot minute since I have been on here. I don't think I have filmed since September probably. Work has just been so insanely bananas that I haven't had time to even think about doing YouTube. I haven't even thought about, I'll put on makeup, but it'll be just like really quick. Nothing fun or fancy like this amazing blue halo look we're gonna do today. But yeah, it's just been such a journey the last couple of months for me. It's been a very big like mental health journey as well. Now that I'm a little bit more sorted out emotionally, a little bit more emotionally sorted out, I am, hoping to maybe start doing some filming again. Start doing a little bit more of my passion project side hustles. So I'm really looking forward to kind of going through this look with you guys. Looking forward to just chit-chatting a little bit. It's more tutorial than chit-chat, but hopefully we'll be, chit-chatting more in future videos. But I'm excited to be filming again. I'm excited to be uploading again, excited to be editing again. I know that's crazy. Yeah, I really wanted to, I just wanted to find a place to use my creative energy again and, find an outlet for some of the creative juices that I've got flowing. And I think my boyfriend is really tired of me just like cleaning the house nonstop. He's like, you need to get a hobby again. Sports are over, you need to get a hobby. So here we are. We're filming crazy blue 1980s fever dream looks today. So follow along with me. I'll show you how I got this fabulous, just fabulous blue eye look. And we will go on this journey together. So it has been a hot minute since I have filmed one of these videos. The last couple months have just been so crazy, so bananas, a lot of mental health stuff going on. But yeah, today was just kind of like a slow, quiet, rainy, gloomy day. So I thought, you know what, let's have some fun. Let's do a fun makeup look. I'm going absolutely nowhere. So this is for me to just wear around the house, scare the cat, scare my boyfriend. But yeah, I thought I could use a fun palette that I have not used in a while. And this is the Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. Love this palette, but working remotely from home, I don't really have a chance to use it very often. But I don't know, now that we're gonna kind of start going back into the office a little bit, I figure that, I might actually have a chance to use it and put some color back into corporate America. So I don't know, I'm kind of feeling, I'm just like looking at all the colors and I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like a blue halo eye vibe. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna do a blue halo eye today. So let us commence with the halo eye action. I'm gonna scoot in a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. So the color I'm gonna go in with first is called Fun, and it's this really pretty light blue color. So I'm gonna go in first to the crease with that shade. I like using a bigger fluffy brush to go in just because I feel like it does a better job of just kind of evenly distributing the product across my crease. So I'm just gonna kind of go in here and we're just gonna slowly use like windshield wiper motions to put that color on. And you guys can see it's really pigmented. Like it is already picking up, it is already showing on camera, but it's such a beautiful color. And it's a really nice, especially when I'm gonna do like a really dramatic blue look. So for me, it's just gonna be a really nice shade to kind of even things out. So it doesn't look like I'm going like crazy blue eyes just to nothing. So we are going to take that and I'm just gonna deepen it up and I'm just kind of running it all across the top of my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. same thing, just dip into that fun color and just gently work it into the crease. Yeah, so things have kind of like calmed down at work a little bit. So I feel like hopefully I'll be able to actually like start filming again, because I really enjoyed it and it was a really good creative outlet for me. So I'm really hoping that I can at least get back into it a little bit. And I'm also discovering TikTok. I finally relented. I finally got it. I was tired of like having my boyfriend send me TikToks and me just like really not being able to even see them. So I finally got TikTok and it has been amazing, and it has been a huge time suck for me, which is terrible. Okay, so the lighting is not great right now, so it looks like this side is way darker than this side, but rest assured that's not the case. So what I'm gonna do now is the next color that I'm going to go in with is called Electric, and it's this beautiful blue shade here. It's dark, it's gorgeous, it is sexy and mysterious, and this is gonna be the outside of my halo. I'm going to go in with a more densely packed brush. It's still, you know, it's still like got a nice round head on it, which is good, but it's a little bit more densely packed, so I can kind of pack on the color a little bit better. And this is gonna help just make the halo eye pop. It's gonna pop. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip into Electric, and you can see, I mean, it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful blue. It's gorgeous. So to start, I am going to first pat it on the outer edge of my eye. Like, oh, just, oh, holy beautiful pigmentation. Like, oh, I don't even think y'all like understand. This is just spectacular. This is just spectacular. So I'm just doing kind of like light stippling motions to try to pack it on as best I can. And I'm getting a little bit down here, which is fine. We're gonna clean everything up when we finish up. I already put my base on, which is weird. I never do that, but I figured since we're only doing an eyeshadow that you guys don't need to see me put on foundation and powder and blush. So I'm gonna take a little bit more, and I'm just gonna slowly start to kind of go up over the fold. Like just a little bit. And it looks a little wild right now, but we're gonna smooth everything out, and the lines are gonna be a lot less harsh. So I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna start packing it on the inner third of my eyelid. Same thing, just doing like a stippling motion. And the lines don't need to be perfect because, like I said, we're gonna smooth everything out. The middle strip is gonna have a really nice icy blue shade on it, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. But it does not need to be perfect. So like I said, we're just gonna stipple that blue, and then I'm gonna take a little bit and we're just gonna kind of go above the fold. And like I said, it looks crazy right now, but we're gonna blend it all out. It's gonna be magic. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So my boyfriend was like, you really need to get a hobby. Like now that like work has calmed down and you actually have free time again, you should really find a hobby, because you're just kind of like sitting around not doing anything. Especially because like football season is over and I don't really care too much about basketball until we get to like March Madness. So, you know, I'm not super invested in any of the basketball games right now. And baseball is locked out. You know, we're not starting spring training on time. So we may not start the season on time. So I'm kind of just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of not doing anything. And without sports to watch every day, my life is essentially devoid of meaning. It just is. There's no way around it. It is. So I was like, I do need a hobby, and I can't keep doing, you know, jigsaw puzzles all day long. So I should probably look at like, you know, I should probably like explore other, you know, other avenues. So I was like, you know what? I haven't filmed for YouTube since like September. That's like 5 months ago. So you know what? Why not? Let's do some YouTube again. So here we are. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be regular with this. I tried doing like a sports blog, and I write like once a month. It's really bad. It's really bad. I am horrifically inconsistent with this kind of stuff, but you know, I'm only human. What more can I say? I'm only human. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back to our fluffy brush with the fun color, and we're just gonna use that to kind of smooth out some of these lines because it looks a little bit crazy town right now. So I'm just gonna kind of go back to my windshield wiper motions, and we're gonna just kind of smooth out this color. Like you can see, it went from being super blocky to being a little bit smoother. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. We're just gonna smooth out our edges here, so we look a little less cray-cray. Okay, that already looks so much better. Okay, so the next shade we're gonna go in with is this icy blue shade here called Snow Cone, and this shade and Acrobat are probably my two favorite shades in this entire palette. They're just these beautiful icy blue and purple shades, and I love them. I love them so much. So I'm gonna take Snow Cone on my pinky, and I'm just going to pat this along the center of my eyelid, and it packs on beautifully. Like stunning. And I'm gonna take a little bit more on the pinky, and I'm just gonna pat it lightly up onto the brow bone over the fold. From there, I'm gonna take a flat brush, and I am just going to kind of bring that dark blue more towards the center and just kind of buff the edges so it's not quite as harsh of a line, so it just kind of melds together very nicely. And you guessed it, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So again, Snow Cone on the pinky, and we are just going to apply right on the center of my eyeball. I guess eyelid. Don't put it on your eyeball, put it on your eyelid. And then a little bit up onto the brow bone. You guys, this color is giving me life. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So like I said, we're just gonna smooth out the edges. All right. So we're getting there. We're making progress. What should I do for under the eye? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to take electric, and I'm going to run it right along the bottom of the eye, in the bottom corner. That's what I'm doing. Okay. There's no going back now. Oh, I'm using like a short, kind of like stumpy brush. It's stumpy. So I'm just gonna kind of connect the lines from the top of my eye to underneath my eye, so there's like a long continuous line. I'm gonna do a little bit of the same along the inner corner. I'm just gonna kind of run it down here as well. I know, I look a little bit crazy, but that's okay. This is rainy day makeup, people. It's okay to look a little insane. All right, so we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna take that color, I'm gonna take the color Fun again on my stubby brush, and I'm gonna put it in the center underneath my eyelid. I guess underneath the eyeball. And this is just to give it a little bit of dimension, so it's not just like a harsh blue line underneath my eye, because nobody wants that. So this is just to kind of give it a little bit more dimension, help it look a little less 1980s nightmare. We don't need 80s nightmares on here. We 90s babies, okay? We 90s babies up in here. But this is just to kind of smooth everything out and just minimize the crazy. We're gonna just minimize the crazy. All right, so I have a slightly dampened itty bitty baby brush, and we're gonna do our inner corner highlight. I'm gonna go back to that lovely snow cone color. And we are just gonna pop that puppy in there. I don't care if it's not cool. I don't care if I look ridiculous in like 30 years. Like, I will do an inner corner highlight until the day I die. It really brings everything together for me in the best possible way. And it's just fun. And we all need more fun. We all need things that bring us joy. So that is the eye look. I am going to throw on some mascara, run a comb through these brows, and I will be right back. Okay, so here's the final look. I love it. I absolutely adore doing fun, colorful eyeshadow. One of the few reasons I'm actually looking forward to going back into the office is so I can have an excuse to do fun makeup again, because I just don't care, okay? New York corporate life needs a little bit more color and a little bit more fun, so I'm here for it. But yeah, like I said, I am going to try to get back into the YouTubing game. I don't know if I will be consistent with it at all. I don't know what my background's gonna be looking like, if I'm gonna get like a better setup. I have no idea. But this was really fun. It felt good to do my makeup again. It felt good to explain what I was doing again. So yeah, everything that I use, I will have in the description box, all the products that I've used. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you're like me and you're where it's rainy, I hope you're able to stay nice and cozy, maybe get you some hot tea. And yeah, it's good to talk to my phone again. And hopefully good to talk to people who are watching this. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.